Breakfast time. What's up, guys? Anybody comes in chat, let me know. What's up, guys? Welcome to the chat. We're just cooking, getting ready to go to the gym. The bulk has started. It's just in the way. Welcome into chat. Type something below and I'll talk to you while I cook. Guys, we just hit over 1.1 million views. That's cool. This is Mind, Music, and Muscle. Mind, Music, and Muscle. We're getting breakfast ready. The bulk has started, which is fun. So that's what we're cooking right there. We got some eggs. We're gonna meal prep right there. And then that's what we're gonna eat real quick. If you wanna talk, if you're curious, message me down here in the chat and I'll talk to you. Still in the middle of the bulk. So we are slowly but surely gonna build back up. So, the bulk has begun. The bulk has begun. Anybody that comes into the chat, talk to me, baby. I'm a sports scientist, had an injury. We're about to load up, and we're gonna go back on a bulk. This is Mind, Music, and Muscle. If you're in the chat, I talk about philosophy, mindset. I also like to talk about music. I got a piano over there, or if you look at my channel, I play some music sometimes. And I like to talk about nutrition and stuff like that. And building muscle. I'm not on my iPhone 17 today. I'm on the other iPhone, so I don't know if the camera is going to be as good. But essentially, for me, I'm really big when I bulk. I'm really big on rice, potatoes, eggs, chicken sausage, stuff like that. Oh, man. Man, there ain't nothing like some good rice. That light's pretty disgusting, isn't it? Chest Devil. Chest Devil, you may be upset with me because I think I'm going to stop the school. I don't have enough time, man. I tried it. The sun's out right over here now. I actually can't wait to get out of the spot over here now and get closer to the gym because there's so many things about this that I really don't like. Like the lighting, all the lighting here, all the bullshit. The family stuff is just too, I can't wait to get closer to the gym where I can stop all these fucking distractions, dude. Jesus. All these distractions. Look, I don't know. Anyways. Americans also cut their hair during funerals. Actually, that's not really, I don't think so, no. If you're wondering why I cut my hair, every time I set this kitchen up, people come in and they fuck my kitchen up. They don't put things back where they go. I cannot stand that. Anyways. Chest Devil, I did not cut my hair. I did not cut my hair for the funeral. No, I cut my hair because I started going on a bulk. And what I typically do is, man, the sun is so fucking terrible right now. I guess we'll come over here. The lighting just isn't right. I'm complaining like I sound like a bitch this morning. I'm just complaining about everything. No, my phone my phone needs to be plugged in to charge. So I just hate this house, man. This house that I have. I hate the way it's laid out. I'm used to another layout. I know people are gonna say, oh, it's beautiful and all. Yeah, this is a nice house, but the way it's laid out and the way it's designed, the way they designed it, is really bad for someone that's like, I'm 6'4", and I'm bulking up to 220, 30, 40, 50 pounds again. It's just not built for someone my size. You know what I mean? I bang my elbows. It's made for like midgets, this house. So why did I cut my hair? It's a great question. Well, Chest Devil, I cut my hair. Man, the angle just can't get it right. Let me put a cup up. I cut my hair for the simple fact that I started bulking again. And yeah. So when I bulk, I typically cut my hair. Simple as that. So it really has nothing to do with anything American. It kind of has more to do with me being just how I do things. I'm a little bit different than the average American. All right. What you up to, Chest Devil? So, I'm going to cook. I'm going to eat. I'm going to train. So, I hear it back. Maybe the sun will be going in a second. A little bit better. What you up to though? The angles over here. I hate that the sun angle's right there, but this entire house, I'm very thankful for it. But damn, the way they laid this house out is just so stupid. The way the sun is, they didn't do the blinds right. Looks like it was designed by an idiot. I didn't design it. In my world's very simple. All this bullshit that you see around, I would never have this up if it wasn't for my family. I would never have any of this stuff up. It's all a waste of time to me. It's all good here. That's what's up. Cool. Maybe I can come over here and film from this angle. Let's see. Let me try this. Let's try this angle right here. That might be the best angle we have so far. There we go. That's a little bit better with the lighting. It's all good here. Cool, man. That's cool. Nice. Eat. Time to get ready. Chest Devil, we're gonna go in a bulk, just so you know. So what I've been doing is I've been eating and preparing basically. Well, that's interesting. Hey, pick her brain. Maybe she'll teach you something you didn't know. That's kind of cool in its own creepy way. In its own way, that's kind of creepy. Chest Devil. So you said the teacher might be related to Hitler? Well, does that mean the teacher is a bad person? Addie? What you mean to AOI? Meet this over here. You said, what's the AOI? What do you mean by AOI? I'm confused. What do you mean AOI? There we go. go. I'll show you what it looks like. What you mean by AOI? What you mean? Cam Roth, what's up, Chris? Are we cooking today? Oh, hell yeah, dude. What are we cooking today? We cooking up some gains, baby. I don't know about you. We getting gains in the kitchen. It's time for a bulk. What are we cooking up today? But one of my signature recipes. I cut my finger earlier, so that sucker's healing. Eee, see it? Ah. It's actually healing pretty good, though. Anyways, what are we cooking today? Oh, air quality index. Ah, got you. It's a good question. The air quality out here is pretty good because we have a lot of cheese. I don't know what the actual measurement is, but we have a lot of trees out here. Oh, yeah. Well, the thing is, it's not as bad as you think. A lot of that is like liquid bandage and liquid stuff I have on it. So it's not, a lot of people think that that's pus. It's not pus, trust me. It's Neosporin after I sanitized it and cleaned it, and I had to super glue it. This has been a few days ago. Oh yeah, it's pretty good. It's right here. So we got hash browns, chicken sausage, 4 eggs. I'm meal prepping, and then I'm eating this because I'm getting ready to go to the gym. So this is my snacks for after the gym. And I'm eating this right here. Oh yeah, this is kind of what I eat when I want to bulk, man. When I want to bulk, I'm a big fan of potatoes. So guys, I'm going to show you a picture real quick. Well, I don't have it on this phone. Eating like a king. Well, yeah, man. I do like to eat good. You guys remember, I lost weight. I got under 200 pounds, and now I built myself back up to 215, 220. And I think I'm going to go back up to 250 pounds over the next 6 months. So if you guys want to watch me grow, stay into the channel. Now, I'm not just a muscle head, guys. This channel is Mind, Music, and Muscle. I like to build muscle. I'm helping open up a commercial gym, which is kind of why I'm doing this. And on top of the commercial gym that I'm opening with my friends, I'm playing music, talking music therapy. And on top of music therapy and all the other stuff that we do, we're going to talk about philosophy, music therapy, music theory, and I'm going to show you guys how to build muscle. So that's all that we're doing. Yep. So I also got 4 eggs right over here. 4 eggs right there. And once I take this off and I flip it and I continue to cook it, I will take a little bit of butter. Because earlier, when I wasn't eating as much, it was because I was training for races. Now that I'm not training for marathons anymore, guys, I lost like 22 pounds, 30 pounds in a month just from running marathons. Now, I'm gonna stop running and focus on just lifting weights. And what's gonna happen is my body's gonna super compensate and it's gonna get thicker. It's kind of how the body works, man. Very talented musically. Oh, well, thank you. Well, you think I'm talented musically. I appreciate that. I think I have maybe some stuff on music, but I don't think I'm as talented as a lot of people think. I just think I have spent a lot of time on the keyboard and I'm kind of original, maybe. But in essence, I don't think what I do on the keyboard is that impressive. I just think it's just me expressing myself. But a lot of people tend to like it, so I keep doing it. Rice, honey, and mustard. Honey mustard rice is a secret. Thanks, Cam. Appreciate you. Thanks, brother. Thanks, brother. I'm glad that you enjoy my piano when I play, brother. No one ever expects me to play some of the piano. If you're in the chat and you're not giving me a thumbs up, what the hell are you doing with your life? If you're in the chat and you're not giving me a thumbs up, shout out to Chess Devil. Chess Devil is a moderator. Shout out anybody that wants to play chess, learn chess, go challenge Chess Devil. He'll accept the challenge. Cam Roth here. Put a smile on my face today. I'll check. You put a smile on your face. Hell yeah, let's go, baby. Let's go. I don't want to put a smile on your face. You want to put a smile on your face? How about Roast Malone? Roast Malone will put a smile on your face. Roast Malone. Don't tell Roast Malone I'm eating eggs, though. Don't tell him I'm eating eggs. He don't like it when I eat eggs, man. He's a little sensitive about that. Whoa, whoa, what was that? Huh. Da-da. Yeah, you can still be part of the school. I've got all the stuff there, but I don't have enough time in my schedule right now to be able to run both. I'm almost to the point where I almost wanted to quit YouTube because my time is getting so limited. But I'm not going to quit YouTube. I was convinced not to. So there is some hash brown. So I'll take hash brown there, hash brown there, hash brown there. Whoop bam. So I put the hash browns in. Whoop bam. Then I'm going to take my chicken sausage, 5 of them, put that there, right through there. Whoop bam. 1, 2, 3. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. What? 5. 5. Well, I guess I eat that one now. All right. So, for you guys who are in the chat, I am Coach Chris. I'm now going to cook a few eggs. Got my 4 eggs chia. Hi, Mr. Chicken. Hello. That is Roast Malone. Yes, that is Roast Malone. Let us now get ready to do the eggs. For my eggs, I want a wee bit more of this. A little bit more oil. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Put that there. Put that up there. Crack. Crack. Drop. Wait. Crack. Drop. Oh no, I messed that one up. Throw in the sink. Crack. Crack. Drop. Get all that in there. Crack. Crack, drop. Sink, water, soak, trash can, hit, heat, soak, soak, soak. A little bit of bleach. Bleach mixed with Dawn soap. Bleach mixed with Dawn soap. Pop that there. Well, bam. So now we have 2 of these made. Look how yummy that is, guys. See? Check it out. Let me grabs. I'll show you how yummy this is. It's right through here. Awesome. Like, comment, share. We'll do that. Let's crush these goals together. So there's that. There's the eggs. 2 eggs go in each. Yeah, well, we actually, no joke, Chest Devil, I got down to 12% body fat. And now I have decided that my bulk, I'm probably going to be, I'm not at 12% body fat now because I've been bulking. But I did get down to 12%, looked at my body after my injury and decided I wanted to build a little bit more muscle. So now I'm going to go in a bulk. If you look at some of my old pictures, you'll see a picture of me in my post where I'm doing this when I have curly hair. It was when I was like 265 pounds. You can see I was pretty jacked. Now, I've decided to try to get my body to basically grow again, but it kind of depends on my old injury. I stopped doing a lot of that stuff because I hurt my back. I don't know how big I can get with my back injury, but we're going to go on a bulk and we're going to kind of see what the body can do. And if you're part of this, we're also going to play music. We're going to talk about philosophy. I've got the piano right behind me, right over there. See it? Well, bam, right there. Now, I'm not using my iPhone 17. I'm using my old phone. Is 10% achievable in a couple weeks? Absolutely not. No. I was able to get down to 10% because all I did was run marathons. And all I did was run with very slight training, and I fasted. And I can tell you, the way I did it, it wasn't the best way to do it. But me, if I wanted to get to 10% body fat now in 2 weeks, nah. I mean, I could, but if I did that, I would lose way too much muscle. Here's the thing when you want to bulk and cut. You don't want to gain or lose too fast because you're not trying to gain or lose body fat. You're trying to gain or lose, or you're trying to get leaner with body fat and not lose muscle. So the whole key to doing this type of program that I do is really understanding, like, it's easy to lose weight, but it's a little bit trickier when you're trying to keep your muscle as you cut fat. So it takes a little bit of a scientific approach. So like this food I'm eating here, these are really high quality organic free range eggs. You look at this and you're probably like, oh, that's like regular American food, but it's not, because these are organic potatoes and that's chicken sausage, not pork. And I'm cooking in certain butters and certain ghees, and I'm using certain spices like turmeric and garlic powder, and all the ingredients I'm using is to help me. Now this is what I'm eating. Like this is just, a lot of times this amount of food would be enough for a whole family. This is like 3 snacks for me. I have a big appetite when I train. So my abs, the abs are still kind of there a little bit. You can see a little bit. But as far as me trying to maintain like 10% when I'm bulking, I can't do that, guys, because I don't take steroids. Lilith, yeah. So because I stay natural, I get bigger and smaller when I want to cut or when I want to bulk because I'm not using drugs to assist me. Now, I've always told people if I ever decided to use TRT, I would let you guys know. Trust me, you would probably know if I was on testosterone. I'd probably blow up. Because I have friends who want me to compete because I don't have the biggest arms, the biggest chest or whatever, but I got a decent proportion body. And I'm really wide. So they want me to compete in what they call board shorts, which is where I get on stage. And it's about being really wide, like with your shoulders. You see how my shoulders are really wide and I'm broad. But the thing is, guys, I'm a trainer. I train people. I really don't know if I ever want to compete. First off, I don't think I have the muscle bellies to win, although I have the broad shoulders and stuff. It's just, man, I tell people, sometimes I want to train for marathons, sometimes I want to train for running, sometimes I want to do bodybuilding. I just train different times throughout the year for different goals. Like, look at me last month. Literally for a month, almost 2 months, I was doing 3-hour runs, 4-hour runs, 20-mile runs, and I actually streamed it on YouTube. So the biggest thing is, like, when you have a physical goal or a mental goal, you want to use your diet, your food, and your training as a stimulus to get you to your goal. You know what I mean? I hope that makes sense. Lilith, what's up, Lilith? How are you today? How are you today? Now I'm going to have one of my favorite drinks in the morning, which is a little bit of creatine. Just a little bit of creatine. We're going to phase out the creatine for, I'm a big believer in creatine, guys. Huge believer in it. I'm going to take a creatine. mixed in with a little bit of this, which is a little bit of a C4 packet, which is just a wee bit of caffeine. All I do is I'll take a quarter of it. I'll take a quarter of this, like 25%. I'll put that in there. Then I mix it with some amino acids. I've already eaten rice and sausage. I have 2 more plates right here that I just cooked. And that's gonna be enough for me to go out, eat that. One of the things I tell people is when you're going, whether you want to get bigger or smaller. Hello, you're feeling lazy? Lilith, why are you feeling lazy? Listen, don't be lazy. Roast Malone's gonna laugh at you if you're being lazy. Listen, it's okay to have an off day. You feeling lazy? Why are you feeling lazy? Why you feeling lazy, baby? Why you feeling lazy? Chest Devil. Shout out to Chest Devil. Shout out to Chest Devil. What do we got? It's 9:34. It's 8:34 where I'm at. I've been up for a couple hours, so I feel you on that. Remember, the best way to beat laziness, look, maybe you're just resting. Maybe you're not lazy. If you're feeling lazy, the best thing that you can do is to go stretch or go for a walk and get your body moving and put a little bit of protein and fat in your body. Not sugar, not fruit, a little bit of water, hydration, and salt. Typically when you're feeling lazy, it's because a lot of times you're dehydrated and you don't know it. So if you take a little bit of pink salt and a little bit of water and put that together, it might make you feel better, Lilith. Take it from a sports nutrition coach. I am a sports nutritionist and a trainer. It's kind of what I like to do. Yeah. Make sure it's wha-bam, the bulk is back, 'cause I'm back in bulk. Dun, dun, TNT, and I win the fight. Feel my energy. Feel my energy permeate through the phone. Lilith. Oh, it's nighttime. Okay. See, I normally don't stream at this time, and I saw that Chest Devil was here. So I'm guessing Lilith is closer to the other side of the world right now. Are you near Nepal? Are you near Naples, or where are you at, Lilith? I forget. But yeah, that makes more sense. You gotta remember, it's in the morning here. So I had to sleep in a little bit because when I bulk, I sleep more. I have this crazy theory that when you're trying to build muscle, you should act like a baby. You should do nothing but eat and sleep. That's when you grow fast. Not to say everyone can do that, but you can make a schedule where you take naps and you eat more. And if you do resistance training, that's the key to growing muscle. The key to growing muscle is stimulating the body and then letting it rest. Hong Kong, ni hao. Ni hao, bukachi. Ni hao, bukachi. Wo ai ni bao bei. Wo ai ni bao bei. Zola, zola. Nyam fu to za. Nyam fu to za bao bei. Zola, zola. Zola, zola. Ni hao. You speak Mandarin or Cantonese? Mandarin or Cantonese? Because Chinese ain't a language. It's either Mandarin or Cantonese. Oh, you speak Cantonese? Are you my ex-wife? My ex-wife's Cantonese. Are you my ex-wife? If you're my ex-wife, you... No, I've been to Guangzhou. I've been to Guangzhou, the city of flowers. I've been to Guangzhou, the city of flowers. You speak Cantonese? Ah, that means you're really intelligent. The Cantonese are the intelligent of all of them, I think, because they have their dialect is a little bit more complicated to speak. All the Cantonese always have a lot of money and smart. You don't want to be my ex-wife? Let's see. Let me get a picture of you. Let's see here. Her name was Lily. Let's see. Well, her name was Lily. You know Chinese? Chess Devil, I am one of those people, probably like you, that if I'm in a culture, I learned Cantonese when I was visiting China back before, it was in 2019, before COVID. I had just gotten out of the military and I was kind of depressed. And to tell you the truth, at that time, I was suicidal because I had had a lot of deaths in the family and all this stuff. So my ex-wife and I decided to go to China and I got to learn some Cantonese, yes. Oh yeah, that's what everybody says. Yeah, my ex-wife and I had a falling out at the end of last year. And well, to be truthful, man, I don't know if I can ever love someone again. You know what I mean? I lost my best friend. Lost my best friend. But that's life, guys. So I tell you guys, you got to be able to create an unstoppable mindset in everything that you do. But yes, I need to put one more layer onto that. It's actually healing pretty good. The finger's healing really good. See, you see it right through here? I sliced it down that big gap right there. But the skin and everything is healing pretty decently. And it's starting to scab on one side. It was pretty deep down to the bone, but the epidermal layer of tissue has begun to scar. I have all the feeling, no discoloration, because I almost cut my finger off. Soldier's face. Louise, what's up, baby? Soldier's face. More like a guy who refuses to die. That's me. Welcome back, Louise. We're going on the boat, guys. So we just cooked our food, Louise. See this? I got a couple eggs, chicken sausage, all loaded with some hash browns. Now, a lot of people think I'm silly when I do this, but I'm telling you, there is a secret to gaining muscle. I don't know if it's a secret, but let's just say there's a strategy that I use that has always helped me when I want to build muscle. I take, what is this? I will find love again. Yeah, I found love. You know what I found? I found Roast Malone. Now, I found the gym, and I found music. Music is love. Nah, man, I don't think I can ever love someone again. I really don't. I don't think I'm capable. Unless something changes in my mentality or something really affects me. I've had 3 very attractive women literally throw themselves at me, as in take me. And I've said no every time. So, don't know. Something's just different, man. She did something to me that made me, I don't know. So, this is not a session of Coach Chris being gloomy and doomy. So So, we'll skip to something more positive. But I do appreciate that. I'd like to find love again one day. I just don't know if I can, man. You know, I'm kind of thinking I'm one of those people that aren't supposed to have love. I don't know. It just seems that that's what the world keeps happening. But I'm very happy. Like trust me, I'm one of the happiest people I know. Do I want to share it with people? I share it with YouTube. I'm going to share it with you guys, you know. Dante. Dante, yes. Luis. What is it? What was the book with Dante? Oh, it's when he's trapped in the island and he has to get beat over and over again. Yeah, I resonate with Dante. Absolutely. Yeah, I love really hard. I love with everything. And yeah, Dante, thanks, Luis. I do try to embody strength. As men, I do not ask for a lighter load. I ask for broader shoulders because somebody's got to stay strong, baby. And it might as well be you. Mm-hmm. Food. All right. Rice? Oh, yeah. Rice. Oh, that was rice. Rice and chicky sausage. And my rice that I use is right here. I use the Thai rice right here. This is the rice that I use. I use Thai rice. I like sticky rice. I don't like jasmine rice. Jasmine rice makes me bloated for some reason. The pad Thai rice, I like the sticky rice because I do a lot of rice and hash brown dishes because I think rice and potatoes are amazing carbs. Now, we shove that down. You can see, guys, see I'm getting thicker again? Chest Devil, you saw me about a month ago. Remember how much leaner I was? You see how I'm not as lean and I'm getting thicker again? You see that? All I did was stop running, add 3 to 4 days of full body training, and I changed my diet and I upped my calories. Love it, yep. Louis said, what would the mind of a person that only eats the same thing every day be like? That person would have a disciplined mind. If you eat the same thing every day, then if it's out of necessity because you're poor and you can't afford anything, that's one thing. But if you have the ability to eat whatever you want and you choose to eat, Louise, if there is a person who can't afford good food and they are forced to eat the same thing every day, that's one reason. But when you can eat whatever you want and you choose to eat healthy, nutritionally dense food, the person who makes the choice to eat the better food that coincides with their goal is disciplined and most likely goal-oriented and probably hard to persuade. Because as men, as women, as people in this world, if we can control what we eat, we can control what we think, we can control what we have sex with. I believe that life is about making sure you obtain discipline in multiple areas. Once you Like men usually struggle with lust and pornography, right? If you take a young man who's struggling with porn and you get him to stop, you take someone who's fat and you get him to teach him about food, every step that you become a little bit better of yourself, that's the type of mindset that you want to keep in your mind, because it's that type of mindset that is going to be what carries you when adversity and fear look you in the eye. Let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. Let me tell you something, right? Let me tell you something. When you see fear, the best way to get through fear is to look at fear in the eye. No matter what you're doing, when you have fear in front of you, do not look away. Look fear right into the eye and fear will disappear. You have to face it. The quicker you can face fear and then smile as fear is trying to intimidate you, whatever it is. Sugar fucked me up. Well, sugar can do that, man. Especially the processed sugar. Some of the sugar from fruits and stuff and honey, I'd say honey and fruit sugar probably didn't F you up, but processed sugar, absolutely. Processed sugar is the worst thing on earth for people. Processed sugar is literally killing people every day and they have no idea. Now it's time to eat the second piece of my meal, which is right here. We are going to make a chocolate peanut butter PB2. Chocolate, peanut butter. And then somebody the other day asked me if I like honey. Do I like honey? Well, there's 1 gallon of honey. Do I like honey? Do you guys think I like honey? Honey, oh baby. How do you like my jugs? How do you like my jugs? You like my jugs of honey? Is they sweet? Now I'm going to take walnuts. Walnuts have a high amount of there's poly and mono saturated fats. Walnuts is going to help your body in so many ways. Gotta get my scissors. No, you want to include walnuts in your diet if you can, or walnut oil. It's an anti-inflammatory. Yeah, good man. Let me take this out. What you got, chat? Oh, maple syrup? Oh, yeah. Real maple syrup from a tree? Good stuff. Much better than normal sugar. Much better. Maple is much better than normal sugar. Very good on you for that. Okay, wrap that sucker right there. And now we have the finger good. Good as new. Good as new. Wha-bam! Bam! All right. So, now how we're going to make this smoothie? Well, it's pretty simple. This is how we're going to do it. We already ate the rice. We already ate the sausage, but I'm going to get ready to go to the gym. It's a 22-minute drive to the gym. Oh, just so you guys know, I also got some of this. This is sea moss. This is sea moss from the ocean mixed in with beets. So I'll take some of this, and if I want to get a pump in the gym, this opens up and creates vasodilation. That's the world's strongest sea moss mixed in with homemade beets. I don't get it from the store. I buy it from a local guy who makes it at the house. The sea moss is so good, dude. Ah! Oh, puppy. Oh, what's up with your finger? I almost chopped my finger off the other day. I almost chopped my finger off. So I had to heal it. I healed it. I had to super glue my finger shut and it got so nasty. I thought I was going to lose my finger. So 1 little, 2 little scoops of protein. That's whey isolate. Very good. Whey isolate, very good protein. I might throw in a little bit of collagen. Now guys, you don't have to do this. This stuff is not necessary. But when I am trying to bulk and I'm getting older, I'm taking every step I can to make sure my nutrition is on point. I am natural, right? I do not look unnatural to me. Some people think I'm taking drugs, which is really weird because I used to be 50 pounds heavier. And I'm like, guys, the reason I can get large is because of my genetics, right? I'm 6'4", I have a big frame. And I got into endurance training for a while and I purposely got smaller. So now that I'm done with endurance training, I'm gonna bulk. So basically 2 scoops of whey. I like to add walnuts. I'm not a big fan of dairy. I grew up on a dairy farm. I don't like homogenized dairy. If you're gonna get dairy, get raw dairy. Take it from someone who grew up on a milk farm, a dairy farm. So walnuts, isolate, excuse me. So we put that there. We got water. Now, if you wanted to add something cool to it as well, I'll add this to it, which is, you can add a big thing of peaches. I don't like the way the peaches taste with this, but you could also add bananas like this. I think that chocolate and peanut butter goes really good with the frozen banana. And that's how you unfreeze a banana, in case you didn't know. I freeze my bananas and I add them to my smoothies because a frozen banana makes the best thick, creamy smoothie. So we'll put that there. So that's what we got. That is a delicious smoothie. Put it up through there. A little bit more water. Pop that there. Right through here. I don't even think this might be too thick. The PB2 and everything, that might be a little too thick. Might need to add some more liquid. There we go. Great question. Are you disciplined? Health reasons, first off. I'd say vanity. It depends on what you mean by vanity. I think it's kind of like this. Everything that we do in life, to some degree, I think we do with vanity. If you help someone, chances are you're doing that. But a lot of times, you know, when you do something for others, it comes back to lifting weights. I would definitely say there's a part of vanity to me lifting weights and staying looking good, absolutely. But I wouldn't call it extreme vanity. I would call it maybe a form of healthy pride. Because I take pride that I have the discipline to do it. And I'm also a coach. So I coach other people who pay me money to do it. So in a sense, it's kind of like an investment in myself. I'm going to be going back to a commercial gym and helping these people build it. So I guess you could look at it through vanity, but a lot of times it's kind of more of a lifestyle. I think health is wealth, and I think too many people don't pay attention to it. So the only reason I'm still alive is because I took care of my body and I stayed strong. I was in the military, and I can tell you there's situations where if you're not strong, you die. Right? So in a sense, but I wouldn't say there's no vanity there because I don't think a human being can do anything without a little bit of vanity. Now the question is, what is the majority of why you do something? Is the only reason I lift weights just to look good? No. Is it just to try to be vain and make food? No. A lot of times when people see me do my bulks and get bigger and smaller and they learn about my stories, a lot of times it inspires them. So if anything, I'm trying to do it as a form of inspiration, a lesson, showing people what's possible, showing people you don't have to use drugs, if you understand food. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully that answers it. So now we have 1 meal prep, 2 meal prep, and that's the key. See? Couple meals there. Roast Malone approves. And then right through here. What is this, Jake Brown? Putting muscle on your body is the same as putting money in your retirement account. Yeah, yeah. When you think about it, I agree with Jake Brown because I used to be a lot larger before my surgery. And muscle is active tissue. As we age, the muscle, the fascia, the bone density, the grip strength, that is directly related with your longevity and health. Now, people can go to extremes and pervert that, absolutely. But muscle, I'm telling you, muscle, what Jake says is, I really agree with that statement. All the muscle, it kind of is like putting money in your account, man. It kind of really is. Now, I'm going through a bulk and I'm trying to put on some weight a little bit faster than I would probably recommend some of you guys do. But you got to remember, I was over 260 pounds at one time. Boruns, Bottle, Boa, Jake Brown. Welcome in, Jake. Are we all from the U.S.? Not everybody is. I'm in the United States. I am in the United States, but I am here just getting some breakfast before I go out and do my day. Any guys have stuff on nutrition, you can see I am in bulk mode. I've decided that I'm going to stop running the 20-mile runs because I was running 20 miles back-to-back days on YouTube. And my body just was like, hey, Chris, let's kind of pull back. I wasn't eating, I was fasting, and I kind of lost a lot of weight. So now I'm like, let's get back into the gym. Let's meal prep. Let's kind of get back into the flow of that. Am I a bodybuilder? No. But I do like to build my body. I have no desire to compete on stage. The only thing I thought about doing, I have really wide shoulders. Like my lats and shoulders are pretty wide and I have decent legs. But guys, I know people that compete. I don't know if I want to do any of that. I kind of just want to lift weights and have fun and, continue to coach people and kind of give them an idea of what's possible based on kind of the results they see with me. That's a great question. Colorado here. Oh, you're snowboarding? Damn, damn, Jake. Jake's out there snowboarding. Lucky. God. Snowboarding's so much fun. God, I wish I was out there in the snow. I'd want to stick my head in the snow and just go, I just want to rub my head in the snow. You know what I mean? I love the cold weather. I got Viking heritage, and I'm like Anglo-Saxon and Viking. So I love the cold weather. I can't stand the heat. Okay. When your birthday? Why do you want to know my birthday, man? Don't tell people your birthday, guys. Don't give that information online in the chat. Colorado here for you. What's the importance of the body beyond the limbs? Oh yeah, me too, Jake. You probably like to lift weights too, and I'm guessing since what you said, you probably carrying some muscle, so you got some insulation on that frame, and I bet it's very useful in some of your exertion and your physical endeavors. What time is it in your place? No, right now it's getting about 9 o'clock in the morning. I hate heat melting here. I like so guys, Louise is number 1 in the chat. So that means he's contributing the most. Who is, I don't know if you guys like philosophy or not, but I'm going to talk with him. You guys are free to give your opinion. I believe that Louise may be a nihilist, someone who may have seen that there's no value or no hope in anything, which I went through that phase. Correct me if I'm wrong, Louise. Hey, what's up, CIV? Welcome back to the chat. I figured you were in here. I saw Boren's in here. I was like, oh boy, I'm sure CIV is about to show up. Oh, Louise, but I want to answer this because they're number 1 in the chat, CIV. So, what is the importance of the body? Well, believe it or not, I keep my body strong and my hands strong for piano. So I actually train my hands because I have cut this finger, I've dislocated this one, I've broken this one, I've slit this one with stitches, I've almost cut this one off, and I've broken both my hands. So my hands are really bad shape. I can't grip very heavy. Even when I do pull-ups, my grip, I have to use straps because my grip is just, there's some nerve damage essentially in my hands. So I have nerve damage. So because I have nerve damage, I make sure I do everything I can to keep my hands strong. Because with the ability to keep your hands strong, to be able to do this, for example, like here's an old, you are falling apart? Nah, man, I'm not falling apart. I am preventing myself from falling apart. Other people, if they would have broken their hands or smashed or almost cut their fingers off, they would probably not be able to recover from that. I use physical training to keep my body stronger, so when those things happen, it's kind of like an insurance policy. The stronger you are, the easier life is. The more energy you have. Now, building muscle and building strength are 2 different things, but they overlap. You lifting weights and eating good food is the best thing that you can do to keep your body strong. Now, what is this? Yeah, so he says he's a nihilist, but he's a sexy nihilist, okay? The weight training that I do is a form of discipline. Whether I was running marathons or training for rugby, I was playing college level sports for a while, I was a baseball player, right? I use physical activity and working out as a discipline that keeps me focused. I believe a person, especially men, I can't speak for women because I'm not one, but men need a discipline that physically allows them to use their body. And I'm ADHD, so I have lots of energy. So I have so much energy that I need to use it, so I put it into the gym. I also do that. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. Hell yeah, dude. Jake. Damn. Jake's done dropped 2 quotes out here that I just absolutely agree with. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Louise, you would have to. The way you think, you can be a nihilist, you can be an optimist, you can be a pessimist, you can be a realist, you can be an asshole, you can be a great hole, whatever you are, right? I don't care. But you have to admit, you didn't get to understand, like you're in those phase of philosophy and stuff, you have discipline to study. It's all the same. It's just whatever you choose to do, put some damn discipline. Because it ain't about motivation, guys. People that are motivated, I'll be motivated today, I'll be motivated tomorrow, maybe. It's about having a discipline that you follow and you do it no matter what. That in itself teaches you a lot of life lessons. Yeah, Jake's right again. Discipline equals freedom. You look, you're either going to pay now or you're going to pay later. You're going to suffer from you can either suffer from the pain of discipline or you can suffer from the pain of regret. So if you don't do it, you're going to regret what you should have done. Now that is something, the pain of regret is way worse than the pain of right now. Do not let the pain right now convince you that regret. Do not. Take it from someone who has pain from regret when I was younger. Do it fucking now. One day or day one. I'll do it tomorrow. Tomorrow never comes. I'll do it tomorrow never comes. One day or day one, baby. All right, all right, all right, all right. I need to drive my Lincoln straight down there to Colorado and go snowboarding, damn it. What else, you guys? What we got? But you and I have to be aware that our bodies will be weaker in 30 years. Yeah. Well, yeah, of course your body's going to be weaker in 30 years. But to me, I think there's mindsets that can make people winners or losers. I cannot understand the mindset of someone who would think, say, I've told people before about when it comes to training, they'll be, all the training in the world, you could just walk down the street and you could get hit by a car. That's not going to do anything for you. Guys, you're programming your future. You're either going to program yourself to be a hero or you're going to program yourself to be a zero. Life is pain and life is fear. Then depression. What is that? Then depression came? Yeah. Well, listen, if you're depressed, make sure you're getting enough sunlight. Make sure you're getting enough vitamin D. Go to the doctor and make sure your blood works good. Depression, a lot of times, comes from not having anything to pursue. So, with my mind, music, and muscle, the three things that I find very, basically to prevent depression. Well, CIV, I done told you, man, if you're paying for me to come do some rapping with you, brother, I still don't think you're the real CIV. But that being said, today, no, I can't do it today, man. Can't do it today, man. I've got my schedule written today. But I done told you, CIV, even though I don't think you're real, I'm also not stupid. You want to pay for me a flight and go do some of that stuff? You put a microphone on me, I can rap. You'll never hear me rap on YouTube, though. Very rarely. I can speak in rhythm, okay? Okay, but what's more important to me right now is getting my workout in. For your best friend, why are you cutting the rate down from 10,000 to 8,025? Uh-oh, guess whose time it is? Guess who's hungry? Who's hungry? The cats are hungry. Give me a second. Time to feed the cats. Let's go feed the kitty. Always need something? Who, me? There we go. Come on. Come on. All right, this is Buddy. He's really old. As a musician, do I think music's gotten worse? I think the music of the day is complete shit most of the time. Not all of it. But I think, excuse me. If I sit here, I think there's going to be a red dot come across my head. Come on. Come on, Possum. Hey, Possum, come on. Possum, come here. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. You want to see Buddy's butthole? Yeah, Buddy likes to show his butthole. All right. What was that, red dot? Don't worry about my red dots. Just a little security system I built for my place. I'm in the middle of the woods, so I have scouts. Oh. Come break in my house. There's plenty of red dots. Am I nuts, guys? Thank you. Nah, it's just a Christmas light, dude. It's just a Christmas light. It's just a Christmas light. Or is it?
Serious face. You got serious faces, Quiz.
My other piano I took down. I only have one today, so I don't have the dual. The dual sounds better, though. This one doesn't sound as good as the other one. Sing us a song, you're the piano man. And they sit at the bar and put bread in my jar and say, man, what are you doing here? It's 5 o'clock on a Saturday, the usual da-da-da-da. I do not remember the words to Billy Joel, and that's why I have soul, and I da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Guys, I have a question for you. Is Jesus the way, the truth, and the life? That's a question I've been asking myself my whole life as someone who grew up in the church. I think religion, a lot of times, is tribalism. I think all religion are streams leading to the same ocean. I got the green chicken. I name it curry chicken. And our family dog fear it. Nah, well, you listen, don't you remember Pokemon, Pidgey, and Pidgeot, and all them big birds? Yeah. Don't be hating on chickens, man. But that's cool. You named your chicken curry. So, is your chicken curry predetermined their future by turning into the future dish of curry? Or does your chicken curry, is it going to be a pet? I'm talking to all you guys. How many times do I have to tell you? Even when you're crying, you're beautiful too. Let's see if I remember the chord. The world is beating you down. I'm around through every storm. Hello, let's be sophisticated. Let us be sophisticated. Twinkle, twinkle with my tongue. Twinkle, twinkle with my tongue. Twinkle, twinkle jazz. Entertained. There we go. Well, good. You could be the nicest person on earth, but if you're not right with God, you'll go to hell. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know if I believe heaven and hell. Now, please, guys, do not judge me. I'm not someone that, I'm not saying whether it's real or wrong. Please understand this. With my channel, I am not here to scream or be mean. I literally have been asking myself this as a human being my entire life. I am not an atheist, first off. I traveled the world in the Navy, and the thing that I noticed, every culture seems to have this desire to express themselves to a higher power. I never found God in church. How's my finger, Bun B? It's getting better. I just played some piano. Look at it. Side note, this is a piano exercise. Well, I'll show you next time when we do it. How's the finger, Jacob, Louise, no Jake Brown, it just fits your worldview. Okay, guys, I want you guys in the chat, when you're in here, y'all can discuss what you want, just be respectful. Think of this game as, I'm not trying to be right, I'm not trying to be wrong. Let's understand why people believe what they believe, and if they choose to believe something that you as an individual, I know people that think sometimes what I think is not rational. I use logic pretty solid, I think. But if I see someone who disagrees with me and I say, I don't agree with that point, that doesn't mean I judge the individual. I have friends that are atheists. I have friends that are ex-murderers. Like, I'm not saying I hang out. I say friends, people I know. I really believe that the human condition is so complex. I just attempt to learn and extend my own consciousness into reality. And by doing that, I attempt to absorb information. So let's see. There's a lot of stuff going on in here. So we got, let's have a crumpet and splash of tea, mate. Absolutely, we can have a biscuit. Biscuits and crumpets and all that. Biscuits and crumpets and all that. And remember Lilo and Stitch. Ohana means family. This is my family. It's small and broken, but still good. Yeah, still good. Lilo and Stitch. I've tried to learn piano for a while, but I just can't. It's hard to move one hand to another. Adler, you can do it. Do it one finger at a time. Adler, use circle of fifths, circle of fourths. Start not in the key of C, but do what Frédéric Chopin taught his students who lived 200 years ago, a great pianist, Frédéric Chopin, Chopin, C-H-O-P-I-N. Learn the scale of B major. B major is the scale you want to learn on piano. Trust me, learn B major. It fits your hand perfectly. Pentatonic, circle of fifths, cousin chords, sister chords, and then the pentatonic scale. That's 90% of music. Whoop-bam from the dragon! Exactly. I doubt there's a universe worse than this one. It's just a metaphysical instant fear, but metaphysically so. Well, I don't know, Louise. Here's the thing, Louise. Maybe what you're saying is true. Maybe you're saying it's not. A finite being is never going to understand the infinite. Focus on the present. Trust me on that. One thing that'll help every single one of you, including myself. Okay, if you find yourself depressed, you're focusing on the past too much. The human condition is to want to reflect on the past. That's cool. But do not keep your focus in the past. The past is for you to draw lessons from. But the past will keep you depressed. Now, if you find yourself anxious all the time, then you're in the future. You're thinking about things that haven't happened. That's a very dangerous place to stay too long. It's okay to visit for mental exercises, but past is depression, future is anxiety. Now, I'm not saying give up your intellect, but maintaining yourself in the present and focusing on what you're doing right now is all that you have. And in reality, if you look at quantum physics and like the double slit experiment, right, with protons and lights and waves, the double slit experiment shows us the observer effect. Our intention and our internal state can dictate the outcome of the future. So I think many times we consider things in the future or possibilities that won't ever happen if our own internal state is at peace. Search for a peaceful internal state and watch how the world opens up for you. Let's see. Exactly. I have friends that are atheists. Yeah. Speaking the devil. Oh yeah, well, Chess Devil's cool. Chess Devil's a funny guy, man. Oh, Adler, that's what's up. Adler, what did you start your channel with? Gay, everybody give, if you're in the chat, give Adler a round of applause because when he first, you didn't have 700 subscribers recently. Yeah, man. That's right, the 3D printing. That's right, yeah. Hey, dude, keep that up. If you find the 3D printing and you find that that's a market, dude, here, ride the momentum, man. Ride the effing momentum. Hop on that bull and say, woo, let's go, baby. Ride the momentum. When people respond to every comment and you'll blow up. Don't be like me and have to rebrand 9 times and find yourself in a divorce and had to restart. I had to restart my channel after my divorce. Don't do that. Don't get married unless you are, and if you are, happy. But ride the momentum and baby, keep going. And I hope you get 1 million views, dude. And I hope you become, I hope you get to wherever you're trying to get in life through that channel. Good luck, man. What is this? Whoa, religion and cosmetology flowing on chats. This is why we have mind, music, and muscle, baby. The mind, the music. And Chris is trying to build muscle. So this is called muscle juice. It's not really called muscle juice. I just made that up. But this is one of my favorite recipes. I just made it if you're in the chat. Guys, I'm only going to be on for a little bit longer. Sip this, a little bit more piano, probably 20 more minutes, and I'm going to head to the gym. And then I have about 15 hours of work to do today that I have procrastinated this morning. So it is what it is. Believe it or not, Chess Devil is a really important member of this group. Chess Devil has shown himself to be a very good member of the group. So is Bunby. So is Adler. Even CIV. as interesting as he is, CIV brings some interesting stuff in here. I think supposedly CIV, I think, had a cousin or something. All right, let's do something here. My other keyboard sounds better. Yes, I actually do have the school, but I canceled it 2 days ago because the amount of people that came on YouTube, the algorithm is very obvious. I just need to stream more. There's 168 hours in a week, and I was dedicating 32 hours of that almost full time. And I decided that I was burning myself out. So now all I'm gonna do is go on this YouTube. You wanna see me? I'm on this YouTube. I'm telling you, man. I had 27 members in there too. What is that? Oh, you want to go to church? I grew up in a Pentecostal church. I can tell you what it's like to worship the Lord. I was in the desert. My name is Uncle Ruckus. We have gathered here. Do you guys ever heard of my friend Uncle Ruckus? My name is Uncle Ruckus. We have gathered here amongst the fellow white men and women, and we are here to honor them as the glorious that they are. Now, all you dumb blankety blanks, I don't want to get my YouTube video canceled. I just want you to know, this is Uncle Ruckus. Have you ever heard of the Moondog Saints, baby? I'm Uncle Ruckus.
Hello, gentlemen.
Oh, Gentleman Gaming, oh yeah, what's up? Yes, you never knew I could play piano? Well, I don't know if I can play piano. Gentleman Gaming, have you ever heard Boondock Saints, Uncle Ruckus? You ever heard of Uncle Ruckus? Every time I play in this thing, I think about Uncle Ruckus. Let's see. I am Uncle Ruckus, and we are gathered here to glorify the days of which that could not be said. What's up, gentlemen? I had a night bot come in here one time. I thought it was a bot. Teach me something, guys. Chess Devil. No, I was searching you in school and I saw that you're a newser. Yeah, Chess Devil, you know, you can message people in the school if you want to. The school is still open. I still have it, but I canceled it because, guys, it takes me money to run that. Okay? And I was putting out content, but everybody just comes to YouTube. I had an idea, but I launched it too soon. Guys, I tell you, take risks and make mistakes. You're only going to learn when you make a mistake. Let me know if you like any sounds. I want to make a crystal fantasy sound. I don't know about the play. I'm just going off the top of my head. All right, going out. Ah, that sucks, Bun B. I know what it's like going through a divorce, that's for sure. Okay, let's play something pretty now. I'm going to play Ed Sheeran's Perfect. I found a love for me. Darling, just dive right in. Follow my lead. We were just kids when we fell. We were just kids when we fell in love, not knowing what it was. I will not be your one. Na, 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 na. See you later, baby. You are a VIP version of Justin Bieber? I don't even know what that means. I'm just, some people have asked me if it's easier for me to sing and play at the same time than learn complicated music. I'm trying to learn where I can sing and then play at the same time. I don't know what VIP Bieber means. This is Post Malone. He's a chicken. He said blah, 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 blah. Please don't eat me. I don't want to be chicken fingers. Da, 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 da. Don't eat me, chicken. I don't want to die. There you go. That's Roast Malone. All right, guys. Well, I'm not going to lie. If I was a female and I wanted to get famous on YouTube, there's always one option. But I will tell you this, do not sell your soul. Do not sell your body. Do not do that. Try to become an original version of yourself that's authentic. And people live in a world where it's so rare to find genuine authenticity that I think that you being authentic can do nothing more than inspire others to become authentic. You know what I mean? Where'd my lunchbox go? Anyways. Who will never give up YouTube this early? Me? Guys, I've been making videos for almost 10 years. I just started getting over 1 million views when I went live. So for whatever reason, I've been doing this for over 10 years, man. Off and on. Look at my channel. I got videos back from before 2015. Not saying I'm good, not saying I'm bad. It's just, yeah. I just refuse to sell out. People have asked me to do stuff and have partnerships, and I could have made a lot of money. I didn't do it. I want to make YouTube ability to be monetized simply for the fact of me doing basic stuff and being authentic and inspiring others. And then when you guys come back in, I want you to tell me about what you're doing. Don't sell your soul. That's what I'm saying. You started a year ago. That's awesome. The biggest advice I can give you, man, is go live. I'm telling you. Or if you have a trade or you have a business, you got to remember, I didn't go to YouTube to make money. I went into YouTube to share what I see in the world with others. And if money comes from it, that's cool. But if you look at my old videos, I was a stock trader. I was a day trader. I still have affiliate links to my day trading in stocks, right? I still have all sorts of stuff on there. I just shifted my purpose. I'm also a licensed insurance agent. For some of you guys asked me when I first came in here, I got out of a lot of these businesses after my divorce because I realized what's important in life. And that's being peace with yourself. So I had to go through a big transformation after my divorce and say, you know what? I'm at peace now, and I've never felt better since. The only thing I do know for sure is I'm probably never getting married again. That's pretty set. Pretty set in stone with that. Here's my office for you guys who are curious. Here is my office. For those of you that give a blank. Here we go. Also, guys, for those who ask me, Adler, if you want to learn day trading, how serious are you? You actually want to learn? Hire me, man. I'll teach you everything you need to know in 3 months. You'll be self-sufficient. Or you can do it yourself. Let me go here a second. All right. So Adler, if you go into my Instagram profile and go up to the top, you're going to see a link, okay? I'm going to take a screenshot real quick. Adler, you still in the chat? I'm going to show you something. In my Instagram, if you're still here, you see this? That's my Instagram, right? You see on the Instagram where I have this little thing right here, right? Click on that and then go here, right? You see right here? There's a link under there that calls Trade the Pool. You click on that link and it'll take you to the academy that I learned to day trade Yeah, well, let me know. I had to, no, it's not that it's freezing. I had to leave the screen. Adler, trust me, it's fine. For real, I actually had spent. Yep, it's CJ Whitehead right there. That's my EJ. I'm literally doing a screenshot right here, right? So there it is. So in the last 30 days, I've gotten 9.2 thousand views, so you can see. I lost about 10,000 followers after my divorce, so whatever. Anyways, now, short explanation on day trading doesn't exist. Buy low, sell high. Buy the dip, sell the rip. Buy the dip, sell the rip. That's the best. I mean, if I want to quantify it simply, buy the dip, sell the rip. But it's a lot more complicated than that. Take it from someone who used to be a professional day trader. Okay. Look at my videos on YouTube. I literally have videos here on YouTube. My most popular videos of 10, 20, 30,000 views are from day trading. Guys, I got out of day trading for personal reasons. It is not an easy lifestyle. I became addicted to trading. All I wanted to do was trade, and I made a lot of money. I spent a lot of money. I spent a lot of money on some very bad things. But I can tell you firsthand, if I was going to day trade, this is what I would do. I would go into here. I would go into that, and I would go over here, and I would click down here to where my school is the stock investing. It says trade to pull. Oh, yeah, I had to rebrand. My old channel got taken. I mean, it's a long story. I mean, there's a reason I still get close to 10,000 views every 30 days. I mean, that's not crazy, but I still get money from that, you know? It's not how many followers you have. It's how many people actually connect with you. I have over 100 people that pay me money from those 628. I'd rather have 678 followers and 100 of them paying me money than 10,000 where they're not doing anything. I don't care about that. I care about like viewership. That's where the money is. Anyways, go into the back of my links where that is. I have an AI editor and a trade to pull. The trade the pull, you click that link, you're going to go into an area that's going to show you options to use prop firm money. So instead of taking $10,000 of your own, you can take a few $100s and get access to 10,000, and it's going to put you through a test. You pass the test like I did, you get funded. Only 10% of people can pass. I'm one of the 10%. Was it easy? No. Took me 3 tries. But that will teach you everything you need to know. So there it is right there. You literally go to me before my surgery. Me in the Navy. Okay? Me as I see myself. A fucking warrior. I'm the guy on the left, not the guy on the right. Okay? Now, go to my Instagram. Click on the link. Underneath that link, you will see Trade the Pull. If you use that, you will get a very, 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 very good deal to get an affiliate program. That is your key to day trading or swing trading. I think it's the best day trading and swing trading stock academy in the world. Literally plugs you into a system and you will learn how to day trade or swing trade. They have 2 options. One is a 60-day challenge and one is an unlimited. Get the unlimited and study all the courses. Learn EMA, SMA, 180-day moving averages, exponentials, moving average, convergence, divergence. Learn about the S&P, the Dow Jones, the Russell, how all that stuff intertwines. And I promise you, within a year, you will understand how to day trade for a living. I don't recommend that lifestyle. I recommend getting in, getting your money, and getting out. That's my opinion. Okay. Any questions? Any questions? Wait a second. Any questions? Any questions? Very blessed. I will, when I move closer to the gym, I am going to miss my bed here. My Tempur-Pedic. I don't know if I'm going to take it, though. I got to move closer to this commercial gym we're opening. New project. Hey, what's up? Hey, Sharma. What's up, Sharma? What up? Let me plug my phone in. Guys, I am literally getting ready to go to the gym. My food is settled, and I'm getting ready to have a effing amazing pump workout because we're growing again. God, my body is so recovered and ready to go. Let's see. Hey, what's up, Jayotika Sharma? Sharma. Okay. So, I'm not asking any questions because I know Coach has to go to the gym. Thanks, Bumby. Well, no, I still am. I mean, this property that we have is a family property, so I have a key to it. I basically was lucky enough after my divorce to be able to go to a family property that I helped invest in. And then I decided I was either going to go to Spain, I was going to leave the United States, or I was going to come home and try to do something in health and wellness. That's why I'm getting back into bodybuilding and going to be moving to my gym that I'm going to be opening with some teams, some friends. So we'll have some more footage. That should be opening by the end of the month. Now, Adler. Adler. No, this is what you need to do. How old are you, Adler? I think you're younger, right? How old are you? Is it bad to not know what you want to do? No. Because life is about doing something and then seeing if it's what you like, and if you don't, using those skills to add. Okay. So at 15, Adler, you're in the stage where you should do everything that you can to figure out what means the most to you. You can either chase the money, but I'm telling you, as an elder, you can take this for what it's worth. Do not just chase the money and put yourself in a position where you're making a lot of money doing what you hate to do. Because if you're in that situation, you're not going to be happy. I would make less money doing what you love to do. And then by doing what you love to do, more money will come, not immediately, but as you build your clientele and you're very enthusiastic and you have that drive, you will make more money in the long run and you will be happy and you'll never work a day in your life. Do not be someone who gets stuck in a job that they hate to do. Like me when I was in insurance, right up there. That's some of my credentials up there. When I was in insurance, my license stayed up there. I was making over 6 figures a year. There are some months you can make $30,000. And y'all might be like, why would you not do that? It didn't make me happy, man. Like, take it from someone who's had a lot of wealth and has firsthand experience. I used to wear suits. I used to try to keep up with the Joneses. And all that shit did was, what's up, JMP? JMP, shout out. Thank you, JMP. I appreciate you. Well, you came in at a good time because I'm getting ready to head out, but I want to say shout out to you. Oh, who's hostile? Am I being hostile? I don't think I'm being hostile. I'm from India. What do you know about India? Oh, no. Well, if you're offended, if you don't want me to tell you what I really think, you probably don't want to come to this channel. No. Let me tell you something, dear. You're from India. I love butter chicken. I love tikka masala. I like garlic naan. I love turmeric. I think some of the Hindu culture talking about dharma and karma makes a lot of sense. I think life is energy. And I think I learned a lot about the Indian culture because, like, in general, I think, I forget Shiva with all the arms and all this stuff. I like a lot of the stories and the mythology. I think that Wukong visited India from, like, the Vietnamese and stuff. So I'm more well-cultured and stuff. I look like Adam Sandler. You're not cool unless you pee in your pants. You're not cool unless you pee in your pants. You're not cool unless you pee in your pants. Remember, I'll tell you my favorite scene from Happy Gilmore. Who's seen Happy Gilmore in the chat? Everybody says I look like a younger version. You're gonna die, clown! Remember when he's playing putt-putt and the clown keeps eating his ball? That's really funny. You're gonna die, clown! That is my favorite scene when he starts smashing the clown. He's at a putt-putt course and he's just like, oh yeah. I didn't see Happy Gilmore 2. Oh yeah, you're 44? Yeah. You think that's funny? You think that's funny? You're gonna die, clown! Who's laughing now, clown? I love that movie. I actually dress a lot like Adam Sandler. I'm always in sweats and hoodies. But it's so funny. Some people have told me I look like Adam Sandler my whole life. I think that that's a compliment because there was a time when Adam Sandler was voted one of the sexiest men on earth. So I had a hernia, and then that hernia caused my piriformis psoas to push in my back, and then my sacroiliac joint got cracked, and I was born scoliotic. So my back is twisted and crooked, and I have torn ligaments in my quad. But I still weight train, and that's the only reason I haven't atrophied is because I continue to weight train. So I tell you guys, lift weights. Shout out to the shoes I got. You like my shoes I got, guys? I got these shoes, these Mellows. Got them for 40 bucks. Thought it was a good deal. All right, so now we're going to get ready to go to the gym. I'm going to talk with you guys up until I pack my bag. Alrighty. My gym bag is right here. That's my gym bag. Yo, what is up, fam? You said you look like Drew Carey? Dude, Drew Carey was actually pretty stacked. People, he kind of got a little bit of a power belly. Drew Carey looks like a little effing power lifter. He looks like someone who could press a shit ton of weight. Drew Carey was a good comedian, man. Does Drew Carey still do comedy? I saw Pauly Shore. Dude, believe it or not, have y'all guys seen any of Pauly Shore's recent comedy? Dude, he's funny as hell. I didn't realize, how funny. Not Pauly Shore. Oh, what's the guy? He's the guy that's always in the Adam Sandler movies. Not Pauly Shore, he's the guy that's always with Adam Sandler and sticks up for him. He's got long curly hair, and he's a comedian. He's in the same age group. Oh, I see you looking like Haley. I see that. I can see that because you're blonde and you're pretty. I can see that. Nice shoes. Thanks, man. These I got for like 25 bucks, man. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, dude. By the way, James, we're going back on a bulk. So now rumor has it, it's growing season. We're going to go on a bulk, man. So we're going to go put on some fucking size. Come out, Amber Heard. Your boy dry shaves. Why? Why is the rum always gone? I like Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp runs like this. I like Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp, and I also like Keanu. I like Keanu Reeves, like in The Matrix. Let's see here. Well, bam. Pop this right here. Yo. Trying to get thicker again. The back is coming in, though. I'll give you that. The back is coming in. Look at this. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're going to go on a bulk. So, we're going to go on a bulk, guys. We're going to put on some more size. You know what I'm saying? We're going to put on some more size. We just got done doing a marathon, like, where we were training a lot. Oh, yeah, we're going to bulk, man. Guys, I can get pretty large. Now, I am natural, and I'm not going to take steroids or anything. Although, I have been tempted, trust me. But for me, unless somebody's paying me a shit ton of money to go on stage, I have no desire to do that. But I am going to be training people at a local gym. So now I need to fill out my chest and arms. And I think I got just the program to do it. Because I have an old program I wrote years ago. Not going to tell you guys the program because I wrote it and people have paid me money for it. But let's just say it's a good program. By the way, this is my eyeball. Who wants to see what my eye looks like? Tell me the universe is not an eyeball. This is a picture of my eye. Tell me that's not what the universe looks like. That's a black hole. That's the edge of the universe. And that's all the celestial guts. This is my eyeball. You're telling me, you are telling me that we are not the universe. This is my eyeball. Tell me that's not the universe. The universe. Now my phone's in the middle of the universe. Hey, that's funny. Oh, dude, I created a mirror. Ha ha ha. Ooh. See, this is a black hole getting consumed. Are you... Could you please articulate exactly what you're trying to say? White list, because you have my attention. I'm getting ready to go to the gym. Okay. I'm literally getting ready. And now my other phone. Guys, I'm usually recording on this phone. It's an iPhone 17. This video does not look as good as this phone. So other videos will look better. Oh. Oh, hell yeah, we're bulking, baby. I lost a lot of weight. Guys, just to put it in perspective, this is me before I had surgery. You see? You see that motherfucker? You see that guy? Guys, my surgery was 2 years of recovery. And I'm still not full, but that's what I used to look like. So, yeah, just to put that in perspective, guys. And I was in the Navy. So this is my time when I was in the Navy. People are like, oh, how do I know that's really your stuff, Chris? I don't know, because I'm in my room and it's right there. Nah, but that's a good question. I got a nice smile. The older I get, the more that I see my parents are not heroes. They're not perfect. They're like me. I try to smile, man. Life has tried to take away my smile. I refuse to not smile. See this? He said, I look like Snooki. I mean, as a guy, I'm going to tell you right now, Angelina Jolie is a very attractive lady. It is what it is. But what's more attractive to her to me is that not only is she pretty like a bone structure, but I like celebrities who adopt children and do good. I don't follow a lot of celebrities but Keanu Reeves, I know one time was downtown and he gave a homeless man a car and stuff. I really respect people who do that. I always told people if I ever became famous, the one thing that I would do is I would give all my money away. You know what I mean? You guys want to know how I go to the gym? I go to the gym like that. Oh yeah, your boy's bulking, man. And I'm carrying the weight of the fucking people, man. The weight of the American people, baby. And yes, I was born primitive. I do not understand what happened to the American people. But, there we go. We'll pop that in there. Hell yeah. All right. Carrying the weight of the people, baby. I got the weight of the world and the Americans ready, baby. Let's fucking go! Let's go, baby. Let's go. All right. All right. Keys. By the way, guys, just on a side note, my cousin's got this shop, Bear and Otter. He got me this light. It's a magnetic light. It's pretty sweet. Will I go live later today? Maybe. My goal is to get monetized. I'm halfway monetized. Adler, you know in your YouTube studio where it talks about... Peace, guys. You got me for 5 minutes. I'm going to fill up my water and go. No joke, though. It's been really cold out here. So I layer up when I'm in the gym. And then as I get a pump, I take layers off. Because one thing I've learned about bodybuilding is you want to keep heat and you want to stay warm. That's what builds muscle. So I always put layers on. And it's about 20 degrees outside. So it's pretty cold for me. Now, one piece of advice I'll tell you guys is to cover up. Cover up, man. Stay covered when you're lifting. Get warm. That keeps your muscles growing faster. Oh yeah, I'm going to a gym that's got a 50, 75 foot flag hanging right there. And I'm going to be training right underneath it, doing some pressing today. I'm going to press my ass. I'm going to press so hard I might blow my butthole. Just kidding. Just kidding. Adler, understand this. Be better than me. Also, for a pre-workout, try Alpha Brain. No caffeine. Try to get caffeine out of your pre... Yeah, I might blow out my butthole today. No, I'm feeling good, man. When you feel good, you train good, man. I ate. I've prepared. I'm taking this bulk very seriously, guys. I'm not taking it serious enough to do steroids, but I can tell you right now, there's some people in the gym, I'm getting bigger than they are during this bulk, and they're fucking on juice. I'm going to be bigger than they are because I got this. I'm a sports nutrition major, dude. You know what I got? I got these. Not to say that means I know anything, but I am a certified sports nutritionist through ISSA. Right? I am certified by the state. What I'm getting at is I know how to eat. Any of you guys who want to bulk and you don't know how to do it, you can't gain weight, you can't get bigger, bullshit. You don't know how to eat. And what you think you know about eating, you probably don't know. Look how messy my room is, dude. look at this. I got all these books I have to read. Somebody gave me these stones. I don't even know what these stones are. Jocko. Yeah. I do like this as a supplement, the Jocko Test Booster. It's got garlic, aged garlic, Tongkat Ali, and it's got DIM and boron citrate. If you guys don't understand the importance of taking care of your body, Wait till you get over 40. You'll see. Lift heavy things, even if you're a woman. Lift heavy things. So we got this phone, we got our keys, we got our wallet, we have our cup. Cut our lights off. Well, bam. Will I be on later? Yeah. I'll be on later. Maybe I'll knock out some work and just go on stream. We're above 220 pounds again, and we're gaining weight fast. Our body's super compensating from the cut, and we have our food cooked already. That's my food. Telling you guys the most important thing of your journey in fitness is going to be where most people keep their shoes in here. This isn't my shoe container. I have shoes here. This is where I keep my food. So what I do when I go out, I take 2 plastic bags. I'm gonna tell you the trick. Two plastic bags. Put one inside the other, right? Then, take an ice pack. 1 or 2 of these. You take an ice pack, 1 or 2 of these. You take your food, you put it right on top of the ice like that. That will create insulation, and this will keep you cooler unless you have a Yeti cooler, which I do have, but I've only got 2 meals. So now I have food right through there in my bag. This is my military loadout bag. So I've got all my stuff, all my food, all my supplements I take. Food's right there. Then I'll take some chopsticks and some stuff like this. Get a couple napkins. And now I've got food for the next few hours. Because when you bulk, guys, you gotta eat, man. And on top of the 2 breakfasts I had, the smoothie, all the food, and I will snack while I'm working out. I will snack on these, which are carbs. Okay, there we go. Well, bam. Got all of that. And I'll get some footage of the gym and I'll upload some videos. So guys, amen, bye. Get sweaty and smelly, bye. Absolutely. Guys, God bless you all. Thanks for coming in. Stay tuned and I'll see you next time. God bless.